Make me a poster that says, "Oh, poor me," and see all the little people, right? The children of the world, or the anybody in cartoons. Put them all going, "Poor me," in like a little situation. Make me a design like that. I want to see a lot of yellow, purple in the sky. TikTok says we're notifying viewers. Who is notifying who? And why? Maybe nobody should show up at this channel. 20 years. 20 years. We call that dedication. This is a channel all about me. That's why you're here. Should I throw this out? I can't throw anything out. Should I throw that out? Can't throw that out either. Now this should stay like that. Actually, I should have to be able to. I have to get that like that. Why is that sitting below this? I don't like that. That's sitting below this, and no one's here yet. So let's see if we can fix this over here. Oh, and I have to fix those two things at the same time. Would that be a plate? Do I have a plate? What's where? Hey, what's going on? Have you ever been here before? I probably have. I'd like to just say I'm going out on the limb with this. And I think I got the best green screen anyone can ever get. Agree, disagree? I haven't begun yet. I'm reorganizing my desk, right? The only thing that really, you know what, when I sit here and I look at this place, I go, oh my God, this is nuts. All kinds of crazy stuff surrounding this beautiful artwork. I mean, I just worked on this shelf today. So I just put up that big long shelf. I had a smaller one on. One I just put down here. But for some reason, there's so much clutter here. So much clutter, so much clutter. And then I had that table over there I painted. And the one at the other end, something about yellow, blue, I don't know. Maybe a little orange in the sky. Something about a few lines on the floor. Or how about that, eh? How about that for a stand? Where is it? Where is it? There it is, right there. That's my stand for the iPad. There you go. Right in there. I had to, I had to get the engine going. This is not, I got to crank it up and breathe. Okay, what do I want to say? I was looking for this to rehang this instrument, which I shouldn't be hanging anything at all over here. Maybe I can hang it here. Yeah, I can hang it here. So let me put this up. So if you have any questions, I really haven't begun. I haven't put anything in order yet. I'm working on a few, I like to call it some sort of trying to understand the structure of the words of the zodiac. In fact, I'm trying to understand the structure of just about everything. I came up to this year after 20 years next month. And I noticed that and it took me 20 years to get here. Don't forget. I mean, 2 years ago, I wasn't actually going to go out on the limb and say this, but because I can back up everything I say, right, with my particular choice of words, and there's always going to be somebody that's going to go, but what about this? Or what about that? There's always going to be somebody. Or why did you do this? Or, oh, you just made that up so it works for you. Yeah, I made it up so it works for me. Does anybody, I mean, for myself, when it comes to numbers, right? When you say, I'm just trying to think of something. Oh, don't worry about the shoes. It's size 8, and you bring the shoes home and you do all the measurements. You go, where's the size 8? Why does it feel so small on me? Oh, don't worry. You'll work it in. Well, in mine, I work with the suspension. How high is your truck? Oh, 28 inches high. Yeah. Well, how did I hit that bridge at 30? Right? How did you hit that bridge or go under the bridge? Well, you took the air out of the tires. I have suspension. So it is the suspension, right? Or how did the motor that's going put, 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 okay, go down to the bottom of the car, send it to the back of the car, and split out to the wheels? How'd that happen? How in the world does my car work? I don't get it. Where should we start to learn? Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't teaching. Where should I start to learn? Right? 20 years ago, it was lines and dots and dashes, but I had a question all my life about something about how in the world, right? Do we have like 4 billion people in the world, okay? Or sorry, everybody on this planet has chosen a position. Everybody chose a position. First, they released the umbilical cord. They take the breath of that air. And they're all over the place. They're crying, they're up, and we're trying to figure out, I think it's this, and I'm sure it's that. And because of the survey, at the end of the matter is, nobody knows 100%, okay, at any time, okay, exactly what the child is thinking, okay? But you can tell by the algorithm of what the child needs and how to nurture it, right? Through the algorithm of the child, right? Well, even the numbers need to be worked that way. Like if you say number 18, I'm going to say 3 by 6. If you're going to say 19, I'm also going to do 3 by 6 plus 1 moon. If you're going to say 20, I'll go 3 by 6 plus 2 moons, or 3 by 7 plus minus 1 moon. Because that's going to show me this cube. See this? 1 and 6, it's the only 7. You want to see the 2? It's right here with Venus. Venus, okay, is one of the powers, and I don't want to say not the power or matter of the Christ, the power, the matter of the Christ. Now, why would I say this? Because the words I choose are the numeric value of words that go along with the numerics. So I can find other words and we can broaden this story. How open should we create the story? Should we separate the story into numerics of genders or genres? Should we be building a movie? Is this a movie set? And in the game, let me introduce you one of the pieces to the game. It's a dice cube. Oh, yes. And the game comes with the alphabet, dots and dashes. It also comes with a set. Check this out. Check this out. Right down at the bottom here, look at that. It comes telling you about the pound key, the way it divides all the numbers up into 9 individual areas and how it connects it. But wait a second, we got a problem. There's nothing down the center here. How come? Why isn't there anything down the center? This is a skeleton. 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 This is what I like to call the schematics. The schematics. This ain't the same as this. And is there a story to be told? And do I know all the stories? Of course not. I know what I know, and I'm chugging along to see what's at the top of the hill. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm at 20 years later, and I'll tell you one thing, I covered a lot of ground down on the plains, on Abraham's plains. I'll tell you that. I'm down on Abraham's plains, but I'm still yet to be able to, I got a good move, but If you're alone, only the lonely. When you're alone, when we're not thousands by 20 years later that have come onto the bandwagon, remember the bandwagon, the DNA non-disclosure agreement in the House of Bait? Take away the B from band, you have and. It's also DNA NDA. It's 19, it's AI, but it's an association of the union of 10. So anytime you want to understand the union of 10, look at the gravestone, right? You have the capstone, you have the header stone, you have the header at the top of the paper, you have the Capricorn. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. The 10th month is October, but yet the Capricorn stone begins at midnight when it's only the 10th zodiac sign, which begins in December through January. What am I talking about? What does that mean? Where does it come from? If we were to split our 9 birth up, how would you split it up? For me, I see 9. Now you would ask, how many groups do you want? I want 2 groups split up at the 9 and split nothing apart. What do? I put 4, 4, and 1, or 144 of the 1,000 connections. Why the 144,000 of the connections? You see that crossing key over here, the star key? There's only 3 connections. So if I crisscross 1 with 9, 3 with 7, and 4 over to 6 like it shows on the star over here, it'd be 10, 10, 10. 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1,000. If you add it equals 30, it's 10,000. It's 1,000 and then 30. There are 4 months of 30 days. So you have 1,000. And the lower house is A, B, C, and D. And the upper house, okay, is I, H, G, and F. The upper house is 30. The lower house is 10. It's 1 and 3. It's 3 to 1. And we run the 3-1-3-1 cycle. Coincidence? Maybe. Jacob, 31. Short count, 13. The house? Creation, 11 times 11 times 11. You tell me. $13.31. The halfway house, creation. 1.5 times 6 equals to the 9 birth that we are for the 6 that we came out to be, associated, right, with the 1 moon, with the singular moon, connected, okay, to where? Because we need to connect this to the moon to be able to connect to Mars, the 2 moons of Mars. But my reflection of the numbers and what's been going on over time, thing keeps flip-flopping. It's like I'm 50-50. It's either I'm right this way or I'm right this way. But I'm not wrong, because that's the only association I'm using between 3 and 4, Mars and Earth. So in this scenario, wow, told too much of a story. I have to lose myself to see where I was. 1331, the halfway, yes, 1.5, 33, just to get the drill out of the way, to get pens, papers, rulers. Well, wow, I hope I didn't lose my place. I probably did. Where was I? I was 1331. I was also talking about Jacob, like in Jacob's ladder. But what kind of ladder was it? Was it a winding staircase? What was the story about Stairway to Heaven? Like, for me, if I was writing a story to myself and I needed characters that needed to be played and they needed to be free, because without them being free, okay, how can I learn? How can I teach new generation cells? Over time, would you not think that if everything comes from the universe, that not only is one thing upgraded, okay, or downgraded or changed or taken out of order, but you don't think the Lord of the Creator has been upgraded within its own self? Manufacturing little me's, all over little me's with the freedom to go do what you want, right? While the master of this envelope we live in, okay, is watching our every move, our every choice. Every time we move our hand, we're all at labor all through life as we make our choices. We're at labor. And we learn, okay, who are we learning for? We're learning for the better of the universe. Oh, look at this. We're into the new this happened, this happened. We need to keep continuous. It doesn't, creation that can't stop, right? Maybe that's why the lives become so short in this world. When we pass through between the third and the fourth gate, it's almost like saying, how do we get into the fish tank? Don't worry. You open up this door, you go in. We fill it with water, you close the door, you open up that door, and you go in. You want to go out? Well, once you're in, it's a little different. In this world, how do they do it? I'm talking about the primary setup. In this world, it's a little bit of the same and difference. They transfer from the male, okay, over to the female. And they all go swimming. We're all swimming in there, and we have no idea in reality. There's something missing to this puzzle. And I have somebody very close to me that I'm trying to get into this conversation with. It's my nephew, is a gynecologist, and he delivered like thousands of babies and all kinds of stuff. So, and he doesn't really talk much, but I'd really like to know his input and his knowledge on certain things, not because, just because of certain things in numbers, but there's a lot to it. But anyways, I don't want to get into that because that's like off my topic right here. Oh my God, we're a whole 8 billion. Oh my God, 8 billion people too busy to be here. Attract, it says, hold on, you want more likes, you can attract more viewers. They want me to be more attractive? I may as well go hold on, you want something attractive? I'll get you something attractive. I should get my cat, that's pretty attractive. Let's see how far I can go. I hope these are made out of metal, right? I mean, I don't know. So what if I can do this? What if I can? No, I can't do that. It won't move. Whoa, it did. Look at that. Look, hold on. Maybe if I put the camera up here. Hold on a second. Let's see what's here. Nope. But I put the camera this way. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can do this. What do you see here? What's here? Cameras here. Okay. So. Doo-doo-doo, gravity. Doo-doo-doo, gravity. Woohoo! Hey, is that gravity or what? Look, I got my magnet here, right? Hold on, here's the magnet. Where's the thing? Here's the magnet, right? I'm going to take off this one, right? I'm going to put this one right here. You can see that? All right, let me get my phone out of the way. So I take this and I put it under here. Not so good right now, eh? Well, hold on, not good. We're going to go through the lowest screw in the hand. So we can see the magnet is here. Let me do that. You can see the magnet. I'm putting it right on my hand. it's not making it stand up. Okay, do I have anything else I can go through? Let's see. Oh, how about this? How about that? You think it can go through the back of the calculator? Like if I did that? What if I did that? What do you think would happen there? Well, now nothing falls. Okay, enough fooling around. How's everybody doing? Oh boy, we're up to 6 people. How come? What's going on? Does anybody know why you're here? I have no idea where I'm going to start today. I'm usually sometimes onto something, but I had nothing planned. All I know is I wanted to put up my new dresser here and make it look a little bit cleaner. And is it bad karma if I took down my karma sign? Like if my cat, like I can do this. Check this out, right? Where do you see the karma, right? Hold on a second. See, the bottom is karma, the top is backwards. And now I just did that. Boom. So yeah, I'm going to put that up against the wall here. Long time ago, I created this design. It was the portal for the Octagon ship. But the only way to get into that ship, okay, is through the swine from the pig. The pig holds the only vibration to the two sides. And then you bring it all down to the point where the little mouse is at the top, looking for all those cookies. Okay, let me pick this up. Let me put on a little music in my background because it sounds terrible, just terrible back here. There's zero sound. I hear the humming of the computer. I'd like to hear a little bit of this. Whoa. Whoa, look what I found. Gold. From the vinegar. Look at that. Out of here. I gotta put it back. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this. 764 hertz. Has anybody ever heard of 764 hertz or ever really played it? Just give it a second. I just want to turn it on. Yeah, if anybody wants to come up and talk numbers, something about something in the Bible, no problem. Okay, we're going to get this up over here. Hold on a second. Until that happens, I am going to control the floor, and I do not want to have a runaway again. You know, I don't know if it's fair, but, oh yeah, okay, I was looking for my mouse because I was putting the sound higher. And I don't know if you notice or if anybody else notices what's going on with the system, with TikTok. I don't know about the other systems where you'll have your phone on the side and all of a sudden it'll just open up, or you'll be doing something on another site, YouTube or something else, right? Another search engine, and it'll just open up and take you off your page. Have you ever had any of that happen? Now I'm getting, hopefully when I get back my computer, I'm going to see inside if they were able to remove something blue on my computer. And there was something inside to do with the camera system. And it wasn't not on my computer. And I found others that had it on their computer and they couldn't get rid of it. They couldn't find it, how it hid itself somewhere in the software. And they said nothing was going wrong. But anyways, I don't know who it had to do with, possibly TikTok. I don't know. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame. Do you know if I step on nail in this place here, if I step on a nail or glass, okay, who do I blame? I don't like to blame anybody, so I'll just pick it up. Don't want to blame myself. Don't want to. Oh, hold on a second. Take this off. Yes. Okay. We got the sound. Okay. I like that sound. So let me see where I am. I'm a little off. I was working on something new in the last couple of days. I asked ChatGPT for something, and I started writing it all out, and I started to scratch my head. I go, where in the world is there a Z in the zodiac? And then it came to mind, it added the word zodiac with itself. Like the zodiac, would you call it zodiac? Would you call it astrology? I like the hard sound. Anything that ends in GY, there's been an additive to it. And can it be astro? And when you say logi, is it logiciel? Logiciel. Does anybody know that term? No, didn't get my computer fixed yet. It's fixed. It's just waiting for me it's just waiting for me to pay them. So hold on a second. I got to back this up. I got a lot of things to do. I got a lot of things to do. The car, the computer, my dentist. Okay, wait a second. I'm backing this all up. Well, okay. We have people that joined and people that have left. Well, they didn't left. Hold on a second. People left. So that's to leave. So they had to arrive. You think it was arrive, Ken? Right? And then there's others that are still here. So those are the ones who are right. So if the ones who are right, they must be red. Could be a red hot, So the ones who are left, that must be cold. That must be a cold blue. I didn't say cold blue, but cold is 34 and hot, right, is 43, right? Cold and hot. And in French, it's chaud and froid. It's also funny because when you say that, the chaud and the froid, the first initial, right, is the 3 and the 6, and the Celsius and the Fahrenheit is 3 and 6, and there's how can I say it? Even though it's a constant number, 3 and 6, because there's a heartbeat that goes along with creation, and because there's communication that goes along with creation, the breath. So the number, there's an influence upon the number. That's the base of the connection. There's going to be more, there's going to be less. It depends if you're awake or if you're asleep. And there's going to be highs and lows depending on your temperature, depending on your heart rate, your blood pressure, etc. You know what I'm saying? But in basic, in architectural creation, for this game that I'm building, I have to have a fixed number. Without a fixed number, there's not going to be any understanding. It's like springs in a system, right? All the differences are like the spring system, like when you drive your car, right? You don't hit the hole and all of a sudden, oh my God. Whew. Wow. Whew. Yeah, so I'm going to get back into those numbers. I have to go up here. Yeah, I was thinking about you today. Glad I got to catch you. Oh my God. You got me now. What's happening? Can I take the hook out? No, you caught my attention. Oh, I was thinking about you today. Sure. Just read it to everybody. You want to see? Look, I just want to show you. Look at that. Look at those comments, eh? Check that out. Read it to everybody. Okay. Okay. My mind is in the field. Can I say that? Can my mind be in the field? Now, Field of Dreams, Cherry Field, things that have field at the end of it. What game should we play where we use the front word and it has to end with fields? Oh my God. What's his name? W.C. Fields? Is it W.C. Fields? So what's funny about W.C. Fields is the 23rd and the third letter. Hold on a second. W, so it'd be 233. Okay, so it's either the birth and the two houses of Bait, which would be 2, and then the 3-3. The 3-3 is you coming into your life, 6, and your 3x3, 9, your umbilical cord birth. So I'm just trying to see where I'm going with this. Yeah, I got off of that. Yeah, we were talking about the field. So if we're talking about the field, and believe it or not, I don't know the field numbers. And if it's a football field, I want to know, is it by the hash marks and between the hash marks, on a hash mark? Can it be on a hash mark? Like a solid hash mark, like the hash marks I want to talk about. He's at the 50, 55, 60. What are you talking about, 55, 60? It's 55, 50. Well, what do you mean it's 55, 50? He's running it up and he's running it down. There's only so much you can run up before you got to run it down. And the same thing for this. When I go up this way, and I go up this way, when I go up to here, I can run down here. I go up by 2 and down by 4. Up by 2, down by 4. Now, if I'm going this way, do you know I'm going to start over again in the grinder? 1, 5, 9, 13. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. Oh my God. Then I'm going to go to 8. Yeah, check this out. 3, okay, plus 4 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 4 is 6. Plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus 4 is Leo. Plus 4 is Sagittarius, A, E, and I, and everything gets divided. Plus this one is 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Then it becomes 8. Then becomes 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Then back to 7 and over here again. When you're going the other way, it's not the same thing. It's 2, 4, over to 6, over to 8, back to 1, over to 3. Okay, 3 over to 5, 5 over to 7, 7 over to 9, 9 over to 2, 2 over to 4, and we start all over again. The same thing happens when you do Rubik's Cube. It's just the same thing over again. Everything repositions itself. You have no choice. The distraction failed. Which distraction? What distraction? Attractive distractions. Cosmic chaos. AI's got me at cosmic chaos. Chaos. I just have to take my time and choose a position I want to be, or something I want to think about. I have a bunch of things I do want to talk about, and I'm going to be asking myself these questions, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. And if you have anything to say on what I think about what I think about what I think about what I did, then to be more than welcome, because without any challenges, okay, how can I judge the work? How can I give myself a diploma or anything? I want to know when I go to bed at night that I was challenged. Like somebody said to me, like, I don't know, something like anything. Oh yeah, man, like, wow, you know your alphabet so good from A to Z. Woohoo! Love it. I just want to look at one word here. ABBA or ALLA, which is ACCA. And then you have AEEA, and then you have AAA. But this one is the Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to do this in a second. We're going to take a 2-minute break, but wait a second. I have to go through all of this. Yes, Cat Boss 33. What distraction? Oh my God, it jumped over. I should let you see where I am so you can keep up to me, you know? I'm just like, I kept hearing red months ago, and yesterday I kept hearing blue. So weird. Okay. Okay, so there was a question about no, okay, we did the computer thing, and then I kept hearing red months ago and blue. Okay, yeah. First of all, there was a lot of the red blue out there. I cancel a lot of stuff out by being here, right? All this, I'm not going to tell you anything about the paint, but I chose a specific paint to do this, right? You can probably find this paint at um, anybody that sells paint, right? I washed every inch of that ceiling before I painted. Every inch. I didn't want it to come off. See, the first time I did it was just black lines, and I was just drawing these black lines everywhere. Then after I started seeing the images come out of the black lines, so I started doing some of the images. Somebody was saying it only shows 3 people in here on my end. Today I heard yellow. When I think of yellow, I'm going to think of the snake. There's only 4 people in here, probably including myself. Now it's only me, you, and Simon Snow. What does Simon Snow? It's chilly in here. No. Okay. Oh, I'm just loving what I did. I have to check whether or not this maple syrup is real. You know, I got it at Costco, and somehow, for some reason, I can barely read anything on it. It says, by the time you reach 60, this honey will still be good. And when you hit 60, you will begin to buzz. When you learn your ABC. Well, anyways, it looks real. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, ingredients. Ingredients. Okay, melted TikTok guests in bottle. See how they taste. So we're going to go in here and you know what's inside of here? And I'm only allowed to take one nibble at this. And I don't want to get anything dirty. Do I have anything to put under it? Oh, yeah, I do. I do. I'm going to put the 6 of diamonds under it. Look what they have out of this. Check this out. Check this out. The honeycomb. Yellow, blue, red. Wait a second. Yellow, blue, red. Tastes too sweet. I don't know. Just give me a second. I'm looking for something. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I went too fast. Just give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. I don't know. Maybe it's fake bees. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna have to look up this farm and go check it out because it's here in Quebec. Maybe because they pulled off the. Maybe they were. Oh, maybe the manufacturers of honey, got more service here in Quebec because of what's happening. You see that crazy market, eh? Trying to make everybody poor and rich and crazy all at the same time. Don't worry about me. I don't care about anything. I've had a problem from like a long time ago. Don't talk to me. I don't believe you anyways. So much for making friends, eh? Where am I? Yeah. Where is this? Wow, I don't get it. Whoop. Hold on a second. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on a second. I'm just looking for something. I'm looking for something. What is this? How come I can't? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. But what do we get for? What do we get for? What do we get for this? I just dropped my mirror trying to do three things at the same time. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm going to just give me a second. I have to put that piece of wood back under it later. We haven't even begun yet. We haven't begun. Out of position. How's everybody doing? You think I should put on a song? Nah, let's stay away from the music. Let's stay away from all the fun. No more fun. Time. We're gonna. I'm gonna try and get a little bit into something I usually don't get into. You see what's going on around the world? Oh my God! There's people everywhere. People are just. I've never heard, unless they don't let me see anybody else. Okay, but I've never heard so much talk about soul, freedom, God. I've never heard so many people say, I know it all and I'm the best and I'll tell you everything you want to know. And is this color good for me? Is this my vibration? Blah 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 blah. You can look up online, teach yourself how to do it. There are a lot of good people out there. I hear people scrying, I hear people reading tarot cards, and I'll tell you one thing, when I listen to the words, okay, now I don't know where they get the words to speak, but a lot of them are the numerics and stuff for it vibe very nice with me. So although I don't want to know my future, I don't mind knowing which color pants to wear. If you want me to dress a certain way, uh, well, you'd have to show me what my wardrobe is. And so, yes, so I'm heating up this gun so I can fix the mirror because you'll never believe it. The mirror broke into a Hebrew letter, the Aleph. So I'm going to show you this in a minute. Hey, it shows we're all, hey, look at that. All three of us. So give me a second to look at my phone for a second. I don't know why. No messages. Okay. Okay, so you hear that beautiful music in the background? Is this working? Okay, we're going to wait for that. So while the gun, I'm going to put this away. They say you can do a test with this, right? I think when you dump it in water, apparently. Let's check this out. Okay, so let's see if we can do this test. And everybody that doesn't know me, I must be the brilliant one. I must have spilled 1,000 coffees on my desk. I went through more, those typewriter thingies. What do you call those again? Those typewriter thingies? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's Walmart. They want to put up a wall like 4 years ago or 6 years ago. They wanted to build this wall near Texas or something. And I'm going to myself, they want to put up a wall. Is it to keep them out or them in? Like, what's this wall all about? Take down the wall, put up the wall. Don't you see? Don't you see the merry-go-round game? They get you so mixed up, and then you give away a little bit more. Every time they turn the merry-go-round a little bit, cost you another ticket, right? Cost you another ticket. It's okay. My dad says it's okay. Poppy says it's okay. It's okay. Don't listen to him. What does he know? He just thinks he don't trust no one. What do you mean I don't trust no one? In fact, you know what I was taught? You can't trust no one. No one at all. Ever. Now, listen to the word I said. To trust no one is not to trust nobody, is to trust to know the one. Know yourself and learn to trust yourself. You are the one. You're the only one. And I know because I think was it Air Canada that said? They said if the plane is going to go down and the air mask falls, save yourself first. So I must be number one. Thank you, Air Canada, Air Transit, and all the airlines. I'll remember that when the plane is going down and the airbags pop, put it on my face first. So when I end up on the ground, you can have some of my saliva. Okay. Okay, so here's the test. Let me do this here, right? You can see the glass? Right? Hold on a second. We have to take this away. Take away the background. Okay, so and let me ask my phone first. How do I do a honey test to see if it's real or sugar? Okay, to test if honey is real or adulterated. I like that. Adulterated. We're going to talk about that also because they put the word in adult. And I think they use that terminology also in the word. I think there's a milk company that has that. It looks like a conduit. And it also says within it, the earth, there's the word eight in it. So it's going to affect either 8 areas or the heart of. Okay. And then aided, it's also going to, a continuous onto the heart. Okay. Adulterated, continue on to the heart. Now, they might not be talking about you, but the item, okay, the main part of the item. It's like saying A to Z. So should not settle, not dissolve the blot test. Honey won't be wet blotting paper or heat. Okay, so we're just going to put this like this, and I have to put this up on a block. So here goes trouble. Now I got a wet glass. I got a wet glass, right, on a block, right? Never mind. Hold on a second. Plus, I got the honey in the other hand. Maybe I can get another block. Should I do this with 2 blocks? What about with this block? Like right over there, right? Maybe I should put a little glue on it, right? So it doesn't move. So I'm putting it up here, right? Like that, okay? Hear that music, the drum roll, the drum roll. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Now I have to get this out of there. How do I get this out? Oh, no. Okay, I brought this. Okay, so here's the test. Here's the test. Look at that. Hey? You know what? I wonder if I shut some of my lights here, what it would look like. I think I can recuperate that after. Right? Hold on. What is that? Can we see better this way? If it was better darker, or would it be better if there was like nothing, if I wasn't there? Like what would it look like? Let me get it a little closer. Let me get it a little closer. So what's happening? Look how beautiful it is. Nothing's breaking apart. Now you should see it from here. I would show you on the mirror. Hold on a second. Let me just fix this mirror for a second. Um, yeah, I got to fix this mirror here. So we're just gonna, we're gonna go ahead and fix that mirror for a second. And whoa. Okay, so we're gonna put this down here. Hold on a second. I have to make sure not to cut myself. Well, it's not going back into place properly, and I don't want to force it, right? So I think I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so that was that test. I'm going to show you, I was going to show you like if you wanted to look from behind, now that I got the mirror out. Hold on, let me shut off the back screen here. Right? I don't know if you can see it here. Hold on, we're going to dip a little bit more. Okay? And I got to make sure. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Let's see if I can lower the cup now. No, you can't see it touch the bottom. Take a look at the top of the cup, what it does, eh? Hold on a second. Let me turn away this. Or maybe what the cup does, eh? So let's get a little bit more. Man, I'm gonna have to drink a lot of tea, eh? Look at the way it's splashed, eh? See the way it's splashed? Look at it. Look what's going on. All right. Can they be doing that? You know what these are? This is like what's happening in our sky. You know what I'm saying? This is happening in the sky. See the way it all comes back? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, Ronnie, before you go any further, stop right there, clean up. I remember I heard it in a song. Stop right there before you go any further. Do you love me? Yes, I do love me. So clean up your mess so you don't have to suffer in it in 3 hours or tomorrow morning, or you end up going out or something, or get lost. What do you mean get lost? Lost in space. outer space. Put that away. Did you screw on the honey cap? I sure did. Splash! Breaking all up all over the house. Oh my God. Oh my God. This doesn't go there. Okay, I can permit this. I can permit this. You know, me and my car, I was nice today with my car. I shared half my coffee in the back seat. Like, what was I thinking? Oh my God. This is so crazy. You know, I would walk around like this. I walk around like this all the time. Hey, everybody. Ooh, canned food. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Over the years, 15 years ago, they're really not so good anymore, but look at that. It looks like the ram's face of some kind. Here's that little beast. Oh no, watch out for me. Yeah, I know. I should have never warned them. I think I wore them a little too much. So I don't know what it says on there. But it's just fun to just draw these little animals, right? Anybody can do it. Yeah, sure. ABC 1, 2, 3. Give me some light, please. I said, give me some light. Oh my God. Okay. Beautiful. Put that light down here. Beautiful. Put away the pants. Beautiful. Unplug that. Beautiful. Put away this fork. Nice. Keep those screws over there. Put the phone over here on the right. Take this giant cube. I'm putting it behind the my iPad so you can remind me later when I'm looking for it. To bring equality, you see this? See this? It's the same as that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're going to do when you count this, right? Only because you see this, you don't understand what this is. So if you want to reconfigure it, make it look like this. And now I'll take this and show you this. And now you can pick the 7 and the 3, the 9 and the 1, and the 5 in the center. The 8, 6, 2, 4 are not there. Follow? Gina has liked the live. Oh my God. Oh my God. If it's a girl, get her a manicure. If it's not, get her a hospital. Wow, there's 1,200 likes here. My head is spinning, but look at the time. 63 CF. That's your creation. That is one. Okay, now it's 363 minutes. Right? So that is actually the creation in both houses under the sun. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 equals 9, and 9 and 18 equals 27 to the left, 27 to the right. 54 is the numeric value for love. 54 is the numeric value for the sun. The letters ending in ED or beginning in DE, like decentralized, okay? The word decentralized, and I'm not ready to really start, and decenter. Now my question is, are we going to the decenter? Are we at the center of Earth? Because decenter, descent, the one sent, the entity of creation from the sun down to Earth, okay, with birth under the cycle of the moon, BIRTH, and not BEARTH, which would be the sun birth, and that would be 54, where the moon birth is 57, and the moon is also 57. The reverse of that, guess what, is HINZ, okay, is 57. The reverse of that is MARS, 51. Has anybody heard of Area 51? Anybody ever think of number 51? Is there anything anybody has a... Okay, so let me just go down. and see if I can reach all these comments, if there are any at all. I don't know why they just don't associate like all the likes together. Field of Dreams, the ominous music. Is that okay, that music, Calconita? Okay, you're confused. I will help you. Okay. Kate, are you still here? What are you confused about? Whoa. Oh my God. How did that happen? Okay, I unplugged it. And what happened here? Hold on. It unplugged. And okay, it's not right. This is not right. Okay, I have to fix this for a second. Oh my God, get with it, my boy. Get with it. Get with it. Plug it up. Plug it up. Sorry about that. Yeah. Should I just give you a tour while I'm fixing this? Yeah, just give me a second. My stand for my iPad. I'm gonna put wheels on it. I have a wing on this side, right? Just in case I want to like put a passenger here, and then over here in case somebody wants to slip itself in and wind her up. This is like the new Flintstone car, like for the 90s or something. Okay, so should I have done this so it doesn't lean back on me? Or should I have done that? Maybe I should have done that. So just give me this, okay? Oh my God. Okay, now I'm just sticking glue here. Okay, I gotta see if I can put, oh, they're making me put a button in. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that's good like that. And just give me a minute. I have one more thing to do because it's not letting me do exactly what I want. And it moves on me. So just give me a second here. Okay. Okay, am I fixing this enough? Let me see if I did this enough. Okay. Woo-hoo! We've got, wow, look at that. We've got all kinds of likes out here. This thing don't stop. Okay. Okay, so now that I set up my iPad, and hold on a second, and hold on a second. Now, in order to get this out in one piece, I'm going to empty it out a little bit. I'm going to put it in the freezer, right? Just so the honey gets a little colder, then I can take it out. I think, maybe. We'll have to see when I take it out whether or not the glass broke in the freezer, and I come back to you with a brand new mirror I just won on The Price is Right. Look at that. Hey, look at that. This is basically the way I see the world. I'm not a conspiracist, right? I'm just not sure if I took the right route. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. Oh, let me hang this up. Give me a minute. What do I do with this? Oh my God. He's got a, hey, look at that. He's got a little brother. Hey, brother, what's going on? Well, maybe I can put this underneath here or something. I don't know. Hold on a second. I gotta put something somewhere. No, I'm gonna have to buy more dice. I think I'm gonna. There's a corner over here, right? There's a corner over here, and there's a corner, and it's a rough corner. So I'm going to. Whoop! I'm going to. Where's over here? Yeah. So I'm going to put like this dice cube on the corner here. And then I have this one here. So I have to chop it. Just give me a minute. I'm going to chop it with a chainsaw. We're going to chop it with a chainsaw. Chop it right in half. No! Don't chop it in half! No! Oh my God. Check it out. Check it out. Now I only have to put it. Oh, it's so perfect. Oh my God. This is crazy. I've been gifting myself all day. I have done hardly anything today. Oh, mind you, how could I say that? I wasn't home half the day. Oh my God. That's my excuse. There we go. Now, let me see. So, hold on, where is it? Oh my God, what is it, dyslexic? So I did that. It's like I made a corner because I put a tablet up here going across and then a tablet here. So now I got all my garbage here and I got all my books here and a cat house. And then I got this behind me. And I dropped a book on the floor. Oh my God, look at that. I almost yanked it on the floor. Oh my God. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, time to get rid of this. Woo! Woo! Oh, we're going to the kitchen, right? I'm gonna get rid of this in the kitchen. Now the thing is, I hope I didn't look at it a little bit. It looks like there's something in it. Let's go check it out in the sun. Let's go see what it looks like in the sun. Oh, we can't see that way. Do we see anything at all? Okay, enough fooling around. Because there's something at the bottom. Okay, yes, I see what's at the bottom. Okay. See what's at the bottom? It's the plastic, but I don't know if it's real or fake, you know? I should have tested that too. Is there any way to test that? So I'm going to put this in here. Oh my God. Okay. So, yeah, look at that. We can play some tic-tac-toe, eh? Whoa. Whoa, you can go almost right through my floor, eh? See what happens to the pixels? Right? Are the pixels moving fast or slow? Or how about if I did like this? We can almost go through the floor, eh? Can we go through the floor? Can we almost see the ceiling? Look, the walkway, the dark walkway. Look at that, the walkway all the way down, the walkway all the way down, and there's somebody over here. You see that all the way down the walkway? Does everybody see that? And then the shining light above the city. Look, two suns. Well, look at all the buildings in the cities. Look at all the cities. The clouds at the top. Wow, is it London? Can we go a little closer? Down into the cities? Isn't that what it looks like? See the buildings? Okay, we're going to go back and sit in my chair. I'm going to get my chair and act like a big boy. I'm a big boy. My mama told me I'm going to grow up someday. I said, Mama, it's been a long time and I ain't growing. Well, sometimes on some days. Okay, so we did this. So I'm going to unplug this, get this out of the way. I haven't even started yet. I don't know how long I'm going to go. Let's see what's going on here. Put this over here. What was this? This is a cube. Where are all my cubes? I think they're up here. I don't even know where they are. Holy Toledo, Batman. Where's all my cubes? Well, I found a couple of them. Okay, this, I don't know what to do. We'll put it up here. Oh, let me get rid of this. Okay, put this over here. Where did this go? Oh, yes. This goes. I didn't say the this goes. What if I put it up here? What if I put it in here? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, we put this in here. Just give it a second. Okay, got to put this away. Just one more thing to put away. This away. Boy, where? Okay, there's my pants here. This was here. This was here. I'm just trying to put things away. Just give me a second. Here, this honey also. Oh my God, this honey also has to go away. Things are all over the place. Now, boy, the cat was here, so my pens. Whoop. So these two have to go back here. I just have a lot of screws to pick up. Well, okay, this can go in here. Just give me a minute, one more minute. Where did I put it? Give me a minute. Wow, I can't. Okay, I have to go down to my car. I'm stopping the video. I'm coming back in 5 minutes. Wow, I can't